Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. How y'all doing? Kiara, how are you? Hope everybody is doing okay during the lovely quarantine. Hope all is well with everybody. We have our lovely co-host, the, the person that everybody loves to hate, Jay.
What up? What up? What up, TV land? How y'all doing out there?
So, today's topic is going to be why is it so hard for Black people to support businesses? And I personally have no problem supporting anybody's businesses, especially Black businesses. Hey, Caroline, how you doing, baby girl? Um, I personally don't have a problem supporting Black. I have a problem with if I do support Black businesses, if I get bad customer service or if your prices is way too high, I won't
Bong.
no more. I won't use you in. I'm like a one shot and you done type of person. I ain't giving nobody a second chance. That's it and that's all. So that's my reason. I do support Black businesses until you give me bad service. But that's any business, not just Black business, but that's any business. Bad customer service is bad customer service at the end of the day. The, the customer should always be right. What you think, Mr. Jay?
Well, I support black businesses, but just don't be trying to rape me, you know what I mean?
What you mean rate?
Don't be overcharging me because then I ain't gonna step into your spot no more, man. If it's all love, it's all love. Know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna go to you before I go to him. But if I go to you and want a sandwich and your sandwich costs $13, but my man down the street that's not a black business gonna cost me six, who I'm going to for the same sandwich.
Well, that's just being competitive.
Nah, ain't not competitive about that. Just don't rate me. And I'll support you all day. You know what I mean?
Get you, I got you.
What happened?
I said I get you. No, nobody
No.
wants to be raped, but I feel like this. It ain't just Black people that overprice these stuff.
I mean all day. I mean, yeah, you right. Yeah, all day.
It's
Word.
not it's not just Black people that overprice it. Hey, Derek. Um, Derek said first. Derek asked, "Why do they only get one shot?" Then he asked. Then he said, "You should give them a chance to redeem themselves." Um, no,
Wow.
no. I'm not gonna give anybody a chance to redeem themselves because at the end of the day, it's a business, and if you can't give me good customer service when I'm in there, I'm not coming back. Period. And I really could care less what type of it is. I don't like that customer service. Plain blank. Period. And Black people do have a tendency to have a little extra attitude when they feel like somebody being a little bit too different.
Yo, that's all black people. What is you talking about right now?
No, it's not all black.
No, all
Here you
black
go.
people got attitudes.
Here you go. That's so not true. That no, but at the end of the day,
Yeah.
if I'm stepping into your business, I expect you to give me a customer service. And if I'm giving, if I'm, if you feel like I'm at that's my perspective. So when I'm at work, I gotta keep a smile on my face while people yelling at me. What? But no, I'm not. I'm not doing it. So ain't no sandwich for $15, Eric. Hey, how you doing, Peaches? But yeah, and I plus I don't know. I think that I know it's a lot of black businesses that are started and they don't last, and I don't know if it's just because their prices are way too high or it's the product that they selling and people just aren't interested in it. I don't I don't I don't know. You know, black businesses.
Nah.
I'm asking
See what happens is when you're a black business, you gotta keep that mind frame. Like you're a business person, you can't keep that mind frame as okay, I know a lot of people and I'll be over here, so that's what it is now. So when you switch up like that, certain people might feel like you change it, but you're not changing. You actually change it to a businessman. Business is first. Friends is second. Because this is your livelihood. This is how you support your family. This is how you support your kids. Like you chose to do this instead of having a 9 to 5 getting paid by somebody else. So guess what? Every dollar that come in through there, now you responsible for supporting other people's families and stuff like that.
I
So
agree.
so a lot of people don't look at it like that. They just think they just still cool as hell with everybody that nah you it just changed when you become a business person. It
It,
really
it
do.
it should change because once you become a business person and you owning that business, you are basically you're selling whatever your product is, and if you're that owner in that store, then you should always conduct yourself in that manner.
Mhm.
But a lot of black businesses just black people don't support. Peaches says, I don't have an attitude, I match energies, but if I'm spending my money, I want to be treated with respect. I'm not expecting no more or no less than what I'm paying for. Exactly.
I mean, we all feel like that, but I gotta keep it G, right? No, I'm gonna really keep it G. No, I agree with Peaches. First of all, I agree with it. But say you got some busted ass sneakers, right? As a dude, right? You got some busted ass sneakers, and your jeans not ripped in the right way, like you bought them like that, right? And your shirt old as hell. You can walk into anywhere in Beverly Hills and act like a customer. They will treat you the same like you a rich other person. You do that in a black neighborhood, they gonna kick you out their store. You don't know what that man got.
Hey,
You don't know
bro,
what that man about. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. You can't. That is true. But at the end of the, what I'm trying, like when people start businesses, especially like I'm just gonna say Patterson because that's where we from. Um,
I'm from North, yo.
shut up. But that's where I'm from. But at the end of the day, their businesses that is it's like they're there 1 minute and they're gone the next because it's not being supported
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. And black
Not
people,
necessarily. Not necessarily. I mean, I agree with you to a certain extent, but not necessarily because it's not being supported. If you have a good product, you treat the people that come into your establishment good, it will be supported. But if you think you the, which I gotta say it, yo, hate me now, but a lot of black people think because they make a little bit above $40,000 a year, they the shit. Oh, sorry, they it right. So if you making a little bit more money than you used to making, but now you in control of all of that financial gain, and then now you got more responsibilities. You just automatically think, okay, can no, you got to keep going. You got to keep growing because let me tell you, you can make a $500 million a year. You still not where you need to be. But a lot of us think that okay, listen, we came from a job doing this, and now all of a sudden I'm making $500,000 a year in my pocket. Oh yeah, y'all can't tell me nothing. And that's the wrong way to be. You still got to have that customer service. You still got to bow down to certain customers to save your business. You still have to do certain things. I don't care how many cars you got at home or how big your house is. This is what you do. This is the business. And that's where I think a lot of people F up at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how many people do you see actually supporting that black business? Is it mostly black people supporting that business, or is it a mixture of people supporting that business? My thing is, why don't we support black businesses?
But if you are good with customer service and you are good with your product, they will come. Don't come in there just saying, okay, I'm black, I own this business, I'm trying to do something,
And
support me. No, no, I no, listen,
no,
I
I
I'm
understand
a
that part.
consumer the same way everybody else is a consumer. So if I come in there to try you out and I'm not happy with the outcome, I'm not coming back. That's it.
That's what I said. That's what I said earlier. Peaches says, I agree. Never judge what Emma 10. I call her Peaches. I agree. Never judge a book by its cover. But
Mhm.
some black business owners have serious attitudes. They cater more to their friends and family, not realizing word of mouth will destroy a business. And that is so very true.
In some cases.
Mm-mm.
Okay, listen, I'm about to take you back right now. Okay, I'm pretty sure anybody over the age of 30 know what I'm about to say. So, if you followed the Jeffersons from the first episode after they did that thing with the bunkers and they became their own show, and you realize the trials and tribulations George had to go through to try to keep money in that house and try to be a bigger man, his
They
wife
became
was always
doctors.
totally against him. Hold up. His wife was always totally against him. But he was like, no, this is what I want to do. He was trying to build. Now, his customer service, he lived in a penthouse in the sky in the whole joint. But what did he do? He had customer service. He still would let a customer talk to him any kind of way because that's
Exactly.
his money. And a lot of people don't got that mentality. That's the reason.
And that's what I said earlier. If I go into your business and I don't get good customer service, then I'm is for me is one that I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not beat. I don't got time. I'm not beat for the nonsense because you already showed
Wait,
me the type of person you is or how you
man,
run your. So I'm not coming back. And I'm
man, you ain't
if
trying to
if
spend your
Detroit does
stimulus
not.
check on somebody that don't appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We trying to ball out. We trying to buy babies and everything.
Peaches says, I agree with him 1000%. If they play their cards right, everyone will support no matter the race.
Yeah,
Absolutely. If it's a good place, you got good customer service, whatever, whatever,
yeah.
absolutely. You're going to definitely succeed because everything at the end of the day is word of mouth. Ain't nobody going to come to your place and they ain't never been there before. They're going to ask somebody first before they even go. So, word of mouth is what will,
So, so, so,
it's
check
either
it
going
out.
to make you or break you.
All right, check it out. It was this Caribbean spot in Irvington. Now, at the time, I lived in Patterson, right? This is Caribbean spot in Irvington. I used to go out my way to go there because the owner, and he was always back there, treated me with the utmost respect. The food was good. All the employees had nothing but love for everybody who walked in, no matter what color you was. And I used to see a lot of other people than black up in there. And it was like we always treated the same. And then I used to go out my way to go give him my little $10, $12. And the food was good. So that goes to show you if you treat a customer right, even if they're passing through and they go, okay, I'm hungry, let me try the spot. If they live pretty close, they'll still come back or they'll tell their friends. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But that's what I
Yeah,
said. I said word of mouth can either make you or break you.
yeah, definitely.
And that's basically, what it is. Zara, can you explain what you're trying to say? Ivory says, "Hi, Ivory. How you doing?" Um, Ivory says, "I think it's hard because most black-owned businesses can be expensive, and the customer service is terrible. I don't mind
and we
paying, but
and
the
we just
quality has
hold,
to change."
hold on. Look, I totally agree with her, but we already just ran through all of that. Like, no,
Yeah.
she's absolutely right. Like, we just ran through all of that. And I'm not gonna say that's why, but that
But
could
most of
be.
the time, it is because of the customer service. When
Yeah,
it comes
yeah.
to black-owned businesses, most of the time, it is because the customer service totally sucks.
Because they think they still in the hood. Look, look, you got an establishment. You doing big things. Okay, fall back. Like you need to make sure this money keep coming in. So, lack of a better words, you gotta kiss some ass. That's how you're gonna make your money. Everybody kiss ass when they get to a certain point because that's how you make your money. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about respect and disrespect on your end anymore. It's about you got to respect everybody that walk into your establishment, no matter how irate they get, no matter how disrespectful they are. You got to take that, and then if it comes to that, then you got to handle the situation if it gets too bad. But if it's just a customer that's upset with something, you can tone that down. You can handle that instead of
Absolutely.
going to your natural instance, like, nah, yo, F you, like, you could get out my spot.
Absolutely.
Like, what's good? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's so true. April says when you own your own business, the hustle is harder, and when you know your worth, you charge whatever you want, and it's the people who can't afford it or think they know someone, you get a discount. Just a low key hater that complains. As a consumer, some of these black businesses let their ego and arrogance and notoriety fill their heads and treat their customers with
See, she just took it to another place. Like, I agree halfway with her, but then again, you can't judge a book by its cover. You don't know who can afford what walking into your spot. Like I said, if I come in there looking like a bum ass dude, but I got $1,000 in my pocket, you don't know that. So you're gonna treat me different because it's looking like I can't afford your food, or the dude behind me that's wearing whatever the fuck adults wear right now, some suits or whatever. It, you're gonna pass me up to go serve him. But yet I can buy and sell this dude behind me, but you never would know that. You know what I'm saying?
And she also saying that, when, like, let's say it's your friend's place or whatever,
Yeah.
they expect to get a discount.
See, that's wrong all within itself. Because if you want to support, especially somebody who you know and you consider your friend or your brother, whatever the case may be, like you need to pay that full tab because that's supporting that person, man or female. That's
Yeah,
supporting the person that you know.
yeah.
I,
And you
if
pay whatever their prices are.
exactly like you don't try. No, I'm gonna pay this because I'm supporting you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know. I know when I shop at my family businesses or whatever, I don't ask for a discount. It's whatever whatever
Oh,
you
family
charging. That's
different.
what I'm
Family
paying.
different. Nah, nah,
I
nah, nah. You gonna get
know.
that to free. Like, nah, nah. But if it's like one of my peoples or somebody I know, I'm gonna pay
Yeah,
you. But family, nah. Yo, how dare you charge me for that? I'll slap the hell out of you. You know
no.
what I'm saying? Like what?
It doesn't matter whether it's a
Word.
family or friend or whatever. If
No,
you
it
support them,
matters. It
support them,
matters.
and you're
It
gonna
matters.
pay. That's
It
it.
matters.
You're
It
paying.
matters. It
It
matters.
it
It
doesn't
does.
matter. Does
It
not.
has to be a friend or
No.
acquaintance or somebody you want to see do good.
Family
You
could
you
pay
you gotta pay.
too.
Yo, family could.
Family could pay too. I'm sorry.
Nah,
No
family.
sorry.
Nah, nah,
Anyway, hey, nitty
nah.
nat nat.
Negative. Family
Natalie
different.
says.
I'm coming up in there going shopping, son. Like what?
Natalie says, let's keep it 100. Just because you black does not mean I have to support your business. I agree with 15.
Mhm.
I agree with $15 customer service. But at the end of the day, our black people don't know humility. That's true. Just because you black, don't mean I gotta support your business. But I think it would be nice for black people to support black businesses.
It is what you said right there. Humility, right? You got to be humble. And black people by nature are not humble. And I see it all the time. They're just not humble. It's like it doesn't matter what you got. It don't matter how much money you got in your pocket or what kind of cars you got. Like a lot of people, black people like that are not humble. They like, yo, look at me, look at what I got. I'm better than you. I can't vibe with that. Like it doesn't matter. I bet you're not happy. I bet you're not happy. So for a black person to open a business, 9 times out of 10, they want to do that. This is what they want to do in life. So they're gonna put their heart and soul into it. And if they don't, it's just another hustle for them, and that's why they're out of business. Seriously. Because you can't treat opening a business like a hustle. It's a hustle per se, but it's not like a little hustle. Like this is your livelihood. Because what else are you gonna do if you're not doing this business? Work at Burger King, work at Wendy's, work in a warehouse, drive for another job to get to work and then come back and work at your business. Grow without giving up that dream because obviously it was a dream. That's the word to use, a dream. Because anybody who own their own stuff, it's a dream. Because
Hmm.
none of us wake up growing up with our parents and working for people for a living. Just wake up at whatever age and like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go do this like I can. No, it took some work in order to get your own. So when you do that, you need to cherish that and move forward amicably. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though
Absolutely.
you're gonna have to take shit. But at the end of the day, as long as it ain't too bad, guess what? Your bankroll is rolling. You're taking care of your kids. You're taking care of your family. And that's what a lot of people don't understand going into these businesses.
That's true. That's very much so. And that I agree with 100%.
And that's what's up.
Peaches says, I don't expect a discount because it's about supporting and helping the business grow.
But
Exactly.
as Peaches, is it family or friends and acquaintances? Because this is different.
Peaches says family pays. Ivy says family can pay too.
Oh no.
Kara
Family,
says
I'm robbing you.
pays too.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Thank
robbing
y'all.
you.
Thank y'all for
Family, I'm
agreeing with
robbing
me. Thank you.
you. Yo,
Thank
I'm coming up
you.
taking
Because
all the
family
steak and cooking
can
that
pay.
shit at home. Heard up.
Um, Derek says that's a general statement. Some are humble, hardworking, respectful, but because they don't run with the right crew, they have a harder time staying open. What do you mean? Because I don't.
Say,
What do
say,
you
say,
mean by
say,
because
say
they
that.
don't run with the right crew?
Hold on. Say that again.
He said that that what you said is a general statement that some are humble, hardworking, respectful, because they don't run with the right crew, they have a harder time staying open.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it G with you. I didn't want to touch on that because I was trying to keep it general. But yes, you do need to know white people. I just gotta say it. You do. So if you know certain white people that's in the same business you're doing, they can hook you up with something, and then that's how it get collabing if you can't count on your own people for doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like he's absolutely right.
Peaches says, first of all, we as black people need to support one another as a whole, but we don't. If we come together and help one another, we will be a powerful race of people. But it's not about who is making more and not letting this one get ahead instead of us all eating. We need to get back to the basics. And Peaches is 100% correct because black people do not support black people. Black
What's
people
the
always feel,
basics?
uh-huh.
What's the
Because black
basics?
people always feel as though they're in competition with each other.
No. I want to understand what's the basics. What is
We
she
need to
talking
get
about?
when she said we need to get back to basics because it
Yeah.
wasn't always like that. Black people did support each other at one point in time.
When?
It was a long time ago,
No,
but
no,
but
never in
black people
history. Even through slavery, never in history,
black
black
people
people
did
supported
support
each other.
black people did support
Nope,
each other because if it
nope,
wasn't if they didn't it
nope,
wouldn't have been black businesses back then either.
nope. Never in history.
No, black
So,
people don't support one another because they always in competition with one another. Point blank period. And you can't say it ain't
and
true.
why is that? And why
Because
is that?
it's true. I don't know. It's the mentality of what black people have. Because you can
Okay,
help each other, you can
okay,
support each other. It's
okay.
all about your mentality. A lot of people still live.
And what's the mentality?
You know,
Huh?
everybody's different.
What happened?
Everybody's different. Black people have what we call the slave mentality, and
No, I'm gonna tell you.
it's not even that serious. It
I'm gonna tell
really
you
ain't because
exactly
we
what
don't
it
have
is.
to fight. We don't have to compete against each other.
You
We
could look at
can
you
all
could
still
look at
eat.
every culture out here, right? Every other culture than black, right? They do have their tendencies, but for the majority, for like I say, well into the 90s, they support each other. Like a black person would not be like, look, I'm about to do this. We could buy this house and we could have like 50 niggas in this house. But we could pay $2 a month for rent and still maintain. Black people not gonna do that. Or you could be like, look, I'm about to do this. I could pay you this, but we're gonna grow together. You know what I'm saying? Black people not about to do that. You can look at a lot of different nationalities, see how they do it, and see why they're getting rich and wealthy. But black people will never do that because why? They need it right now. They're not thinking about the long run. They're not thinking like, okay, if I sacrifice this 6 to 8 months, instead of me making this much money, I could make this much money. But black people not thinking like that,
That's what
which is
that's
sad.
what I said.
Yeah,
I,
which is sad.
I said I said it's their mentality. Um, Natalie says it would be nice to support all our people. They just not designed that way. They're just not designed like that. You can't worry about
You're
support.
absolutely right.
Hard and work
Nope.
hard. That's
Nope. She
absolutely right. You
she
can't.
she absolutely right.
No, she
No,
is
she
absolutely right. You can't
yeah.
worry about who supports you, but it would be nice if black people could support other black people.
All right.
It would be very nice because we support everybody else but our own people. We go and we spend our money with everybody else, but we won't spend our money with our own people. Why?
I'm gonna bring a scenario to you, and I want you to answer me honestly. All right. And this is a scenario where it's not a black person thinking about themselves, but just being their own person, right? So listen to this scenario. I got a white dude that came up to me that let me drive my dream car, which is the Bentley GT, right? I drove the Bentley GT. He's loving me driving and shit,
Mm-hmm.
right? Get done. And all I could think about was, holy shit, I'm just so glad that you let me drive it. The average black person would be like, man, what he doing? Nah, he don't deserve that. Like, this, you know what I'm saying? I see it. And I'm like, why can't you just strive to be like this man instead of hating on him? That's the problem. You hate on everybody that you think is better than you, but nobody's better than you. They just strive to do more than you did. So once you get into the groove of striving to be a better person, then you won't be hating on anybody. And then everybody will be better as a community, talking about black community, will be better. Because it's like if you always hating on somebody's doing better than you and you're not striving to be that person, then 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 what are you complaining about? I
It's
just
just
don't get it.
it's I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a lot of jealousy in our own community when it comes to if
Yeah,
you're
it is.
something and the
It
next person isn't. Yeah, but and that's exactly right. People don't you have to have your own ambition in order to do the things that you want to do. No one else is gonna spoon feed you your success. You have to do that yourself. So I
couldn't have said it better. I couldn't have said it better. That's exactly. See, I come off wrong sometimes, but you gotta straighten that up. That's exactly what I just said. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what I just said. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I get that part. No, nobody's gonna do that. But that's what I mean about us as black people. I don't. Everyone has a different mentality. You can, and it all depends on. And Derek is kind of sort of right when it comes to that because if you are in a circle full of people that are supportive, motivated, ambitious, you're going to be just like you're going to eventually you're going to be like them. You're going to try to strive to be somewhat like who you hang around. If you hang around
Unless
the people
unless you hating. Unless you a hater.
that you
That's the
hate,
thing. We
that
need to
is
stop that
but
hating. Because if you
that
get
is
around a bunch of positive, ambitious people, but if you're that hater, you like, okay, I see what he driving, I see what she driving, I see her purse, I see his sneakers. And it's like, no, strive to be them. They're trying to put you on if they let you hang around them.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And that's how but that's what I'm saying. That's how it should be within our community with black people. We should still be able to help each other build. Like we all could still eat. I'm the same way I had to learn, I'm gonna show you how to do. So we all can still eat at the same table. And ain't
Exactly.
no one person got to be better than the next. But you have to be willing to show somebody how to build, and that person has to be willing to take that information in and do what they have to do in order to get there.
Information is power. Ever heard of that?
All the time.
And information is power because once you get certain information, you can apply that to
Knowledge
your
is always
life.
going to be power. The more you know, the more you know, the more you grow.
Now, don't get that mixed up though.
One should pick.
To know something is good, but to understand something is great. So, going back to what you said, yeah, people don't take a certain information, but they got it told to them and shit and stuff like that. But that's just knowing. But to understand the information that's coming your way is great. And then you can do something with
You
that.
can apply it. Once you understand something, you can apply it.
There you go. God damn. Yo, you know what? You take over. You read my mind. Go ahead.
Shut.
Go ahead, yo.
All right. Derek says we are a click generation. If folk don't get down with you, they not going to support. If I don't like you because you dated my ex girlfriend, then I'm not supporting your business.
That don't matter.
But I
Everybody done
can't.
dated her.
No, but I'm just. I
No,
see
I,
what he's
no, no,
getting
on
at,
some G
though. You know
shit.
what I'm saying?
No,
People
no,
don't support you for the stupidest thing.
yo, listen. See, I don't think like everybody. Like, look, man, I'll put it to you like this. Whatever age I met her, guarantee you other people have dated her. So it don't matter if I actually know you and you dated her. So what? I'm still gonna come in there and I'm gonna cop a sandwich. Just don't try to spit in it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a cop it.
Absolutely.
That's it. That's it.
Back in the days, Peaches says back in the days people supported one another more than we do now. It's about greed. Derek says Black Wall Street, we did support each other.
Okay, now let me tell you about Black Wall Street though. That was a movement, and we was okay. Not to get too far into it. So what happens is black people are not genuinely wealthy in this lifetime or the lifetime. Well, probably when we was kings and queens in Africa, but I ain't gonna go that far. But I'm just saying, in our parents' generation, we was not genuinely wealthy. So Black Wall Street was trying to make that way for us to have our own way as a leg up. Because already the other people already had the leg up because of what we did in terms of working and stuff like that for free. So of course they're gonna have all the wealth. So what they actually did was they actually bombed Black Wall Street. Like you can look this up. Like they actually sent planes and bombs in there to, because we had our own banks, we had our own mortgages, we had everything. Now this is before my time. I just actually like read on it. I can't tell you the ins and outs of it, but they actually we were such a threat that they actually destroyed everything that the black man built, which I was like, wow, that must have been serious because we was on our way as a people to becoming wealthy again. You get what I'm saying?
Understand?
Yeah. So yeah, and it was it then it's um oh man, you know I hate to reference movies, but I love watching movies that mean something. So the banker, if anybody could look that up, that was also about two black dudes that bought two banks back in like the 60s or the 70s or the 50s, right? And they had a white dude front for them, but they knew all the banking experience, but the white dude was the front, and they was wealthy black people, and they was trying to put the people on, but then they ended up getting locked up because, yo, you just look up the banker. I'm telling you, it's a great movie.
I got. I think I've seen it actually. Derek says black businesses have to work 2 times as hard to keep their doors open than other, and that's a shame. Peaches says some black folks want to keep up with the Joneses instead of working hard to get what you want. They rather hate on or take from our own to get ahead. Willful ignorance is no longer an excuse. Peaches says, I agree with Derek. It seems funny, but it's the honest truth. Or some folks don't want you to come in for the same reason. He, Natalie says that black people are afraid of change, period. If you put energy into finding out how can I have those things, what can I do to do better, we don't care about community's mental health. Learn, learn to pass it. Uh, wait,
Um.
you
Okay.
wait.
Well.
Mental.
Well.
You learn to. She said, "Wait, let me finish it." She says, "You
Uh,
learn to pass it on with progression is key. Progression is key. This is how white people teach their children. We're so worried about what other people think going back in history. Black people actually owned the first banks. We were organized. We got away from trying to keep up with Joneses. FYI, the Joneses were white people.
I mean, yeah.
I
It's
think
so many
that
points. No, no, no. It's so many points to address in that.
oh, Ivory
But
has seen the bank.
uh,
I said
what
Ivory
happened?
seen the banker. She said it's a great movie.
Oh, yes. That's all I'm saying. But there's so many points to address in that last comment where we could go for hours on that. But short,
I agree with Natalie
we
100%.
we we as a people have fell off, and it ain't nothing new. Like growing up, I realized that, and I just been a different type of person every which way. So it's like when you in grammar school or high school and you got the fly sneakers, but your mama bought you that. What did you do? I was buying my own sneakers from the time I was in eighth grade, but a lot of people can't say that. They just relied on their mother to buy them whatever. So my
Exactly.
mom, yeah, so my mom actually fought me on getting a job as young as I was, and I made her sign on papers. So when she did, because I said I want to be a man, this, that, and the third, and I could get into all of that, but I'm just saying a lot of people don't think like that. So when they become adults, they just think everything's supposed to be given to them. The majority. I'm not saying everybody. The
Hmm.
majority. Some people grow up. Yeah, some people grow up and realize, okay, I ain't got mom to buy me these sneakers or these jeans or whatever the case may be. I feel that. But I was doing that from when I was like 16, 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? So when you grow up with that mentality, as you get older, you think a certain different way. And for people that been sheltered, and I'm only saying sheltered, meaning that it is a lot of dudes that's living with their people, so they like 20, 30, 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I just don't have that experience. But I know they're out there. So when you get certain dudes with certain mentalities and they just brainwashed in, okay, fashion, fashion, fashion cars, fashion, fashion, fashion cars, chicks, fashion. No, no, saying like you're not gonna do anything for yourself that elevates yourself. So by me saying all of that is that that's how come some businesses fail. Yes, because some black businesses, the dudes or females behind that don't have that mentality of just kind of like elevate. They're they're stuck in this one box. And when you stuck in this one box, you really can't elevate. That's where that whole thing come from. Think outside of the box. We're all in a box. But once you start thinking outside that box, then that's when you become great. You're already good. I'm not saying ain't nobody ain't shit. Everybody's good. But
Hmm.
once you start thinking outside that box, that's where you become great. And a lot of people do not think outside that box. They're still stuck in that box. And I I actually feel like that's the problem. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to rant like that.
No, that's
My bad.
No, that's fine. And you right. Some people are stuck, as you say, in their box because that's to me. It's just like the mentality they have. It's like, okay, I have an idea, I'm building it. Okay, I opened up a store. Okay, I made a little bit of money. Now what are you gonna do next? Are you just gonna keep like what are you gonna do to keep elevating your business in order to make people continue to want to come and stop and shop at your business? Whether it be black people, white people, it doesn't matter. What do you do in order to build your business consistently? Because things change all the time.
Yeah, yeah, they do. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna take it back. And anybody who obviously over 30 listening, like I'm gonna take it back. And I love these dudes, man. I mean, I love them to death because I'm a young dude and they just keeping it real with me. And I'm saying, okay, so if anybody remember Muhammad and all the brothers that owned that store downtown, right there, on I'm sorry, on
Road.
Broadway. Right? Yeah, right? Yo, I used to chill with them heavy. And I'm a young dude. The dude used to come up to Broadway and Madison and do the flicks and everything. And I'm just picking their brain because they doing it. They got their store. And then they was just so humble in telling me everything. Like, this is what you need to do, young brother. This. And then the younger brother was out there selling oils. And I swear to God, like I'm like, some people kind of laughed at them and this and that, but I'm like, yo, but why? They making it happen. Who had a storefront as young as they was and as black as they look with the dreads? Who had a storefront downtown Patterson? Like, come on, y'all dudes is just hating for no reason. But I'm just saying, like, see, that's my experience as a youth growing up. When
And
an
that's
older dude kicks some knowledge to me, I listen and I try to take it in. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, you could tell anybody anything and give them advice. Like I say, it's all about the way you apply what is being
Yeah,
taught to you or whatever. And
yeah,
black people are their biggest issue. Us against each other. We'll
yeah.
knock each
Which is
other.
sad.
Yeah, we'll knock each other down before build each other up.
Yep.
And that's just horrible. Because
And then you got to look on the flip side of that, though. Oh, hold on. You got to look on the flip side of that. If you are that type of black person to build somebody up, they still gonna ish on you. It just happens. I'm telling you, they still
sometimes,
gonna ish on you. Yeah.
sometimes, sometimes. Natalie says, funny thing is, we were given a platform when when Obama gained economic growth. This is like, and then she said the president, being the president. Absolutely, Peaches. She says, each one teach one, and it's you could teach them, but if they don't
Look,
understand
who
it and
said
go
that?
through knowledge of it, Peaches.
Peter said each one teach one.
Hmm.
She queen. Ask her if she queen.
She could hear you.
Oh, all right. Hey yo, Peaches, you queen?
Kara says they get complicit. Absolutely. Peaches says, I'm happy for each and every black person that succeeds out here because I'm only in competition with myself. Definitely.
No, but did she answer my question? I'm asking if she
No,
queen.
you just asked. She just wrote that.
Oh, okay. I forgot it's the delay. My bad. I don't mean to rush you on your answer. My bad. No, I forgot. I forgot. All right.
And that's the only person you should be in competition with is yourself. Nobody should be in competition with, to me anyway.
Exactly.
You're gonna
Exactly. You got to
build,
be in
you're gonna build,
competition
and
with
you're gonna
yourself
grow
every
every
day.
day.
Like
Every day.
every day, you got to wake up and be like, how can I make myself better? How can I make more money? How can I enlighten people? Get what I'm saying? Like, you got to do a lot for yourself and for other people. Like people got plans. Yeah.
Oh, Peaches said no.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
Oh, then she know God body then. All right.
But she says I am a queen as far as the way I carry myself.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah. All queens, but I was asking in another.
I know she know what you was
Yeah,
asking her, but
yeah. Uh,
everybody ain't all queens now. No, let me stop. It was a joke. It was a joke. But
mm,
yeah, I just feel like um as far as black people getting ahead and black people doing things for each other with each other, we should be able to do that and build. And I think somebody said something about for whatever reason. But it's not always about alone because just like they said earlier, even if you went into a place with your friends, that's just like I read in a paper.
yeah.
They were five best friends or whatever. They went and they all took their income tax money and they all
Hold up.
did.
No, no.
Stop
Yo,
it.
don't even tell me this, yo.
Stop
Don't
it.
even tell me.
They all it was five friends. They all took their income tax money and they bought a building together. And
Okay. Oh, I thought you was gonna go to some other. Yeah,
oh, they all
I
took
can
their
feel that.
income
Yeah,
tax money
yeah.
and they bought a building. It was like an apartment building or
Okay,
something like that.
okay.
They bought an
That's the
apartment
move.
building
That's the move.
together. They put their
Yeah,
money together and they
yeah.
bought an apartment building. So it's not
Okay.
like it, but like you can do that with people, but you have to have like-minded people in order to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. But then you got to understand something. People change too.
You
They'll,
think so? Money will
they'll,
change you in a heartbeat,
money never changed me, and I'm not trying to say I ever had a lot, but any type of money I ever got never changed me.
and that's because you
Never
have a
changed me.
different. But for some people, it changes them.
And I understand that. You know, being in different business ventures and stuff like that. Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, I caught that late. Yeah.
But for me, when it comes to black, if I know it's a black owned business, like I put it on my Facebook pages, whatever, whatever, I will support black business. I will come to your business. I will spend my money if you don't piss me off. But
Look. I got a pot pie thing going out here. My pies are $150 a pie. What's good? You
whatever,
supporting me? You supporting me? You know what I'm saying? It's only meat and whatever the hell else is in the pot pie,
I
but
do. I will
they want
support.
50. They want 50. All right?
Yeah,
You know, they
I
want
will
50.
support you to a certain extent. Okay, I will support you to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
they want 50. Yo,
I
and then I'm copying off of Rage. Yeah, I got these scooters. They like 3,000. You know what I'm saying? Buy a scooter off of me, yo.
Peaches says Peaches says the love of money is the root of all evil.
All the time.
And uh, Zerix says no. Natalie says facts. You definitely support. Peaches said, "Can I get a discount on the pie?"
I could go down to $95. 95, yo. It's some good pie.
No, but on a seriously, because I think an hour is almost up. But I think
Yeah.
that when it comes to black businesses, I just think that black people should be able to eat without the jealousy or any of the nonsense. Like if you're gonna be a business owner and treat everybody the way they're supposed to be treated, whether it's your family, friends, or whomever. Treat your business like a business, and you'll be all right. And black people still need to support black people. Because how else are we going to be one if we don't support each other.
I mean, I hear you. I hear you knocking, sister.
Shut up.
That's it. I
I
hear
love
you
my
knocking,
black
sister.
people, and I want us to
No, no,
just
no. I'm
to
not saying that
really
you
be
don't.
able to
No,
do
no,
things together,
no. I'm not saying
push
that you
each other.
don't.
But
It's a bigger problem than like-minded black people in this world. It's a different problem. Like how many like-minded black people there is comparison to the blacks that's lost. You get what I'm saying?
it's more lost ones than it is like-minded ones.
That's what I just said. You know why I said it wrong? That's what I said. Yeah, yeah, that's what I just said. Yo, like school days. Wake up! Yo.
And you know, I just watched that the other day with my daughter. We
And
was
I just told my age and I don't care.
um,
That was the movie back then. Yo.
teacher says, I appreciate this talk, especially with everything that's going on. Be safe, everyone, and prayerfully we can come out of this a stronger race of people. Thank you, Peaches, and we thank everybody for tuning in. And I hope that we can too come out to be a stronger race and stronger people and be able to just help each other build, eat, learn from one another.
But I'm
But
just saying,
one day at a
anybody who
time.
watching, anybody who watching this podcast, I could let my pause go for 95. Know what
Shut the face.
I mean?
And on that note, we thank everybody for tuning in. You know, be
Yes, sir.
safe.
Yes, ma'am.
You
Yes,
know,
sir, and ma'am.
you got the virus out there. You know, everybody be safe, stay healthy, protect
Yeah.
yourself, stay at
Hey, yo,
home,
stay
and
in the house. Like, stop
stay
coming
in
outside.
the house.
Like, I've been in the house for like a month and a half, I think. I don't even know what day it is. Like, seriously, I just been in the house. But yeah, what she said.
I look, if I didn't have to go to work, I wouldn't be outside either. But you
I ain't
know,
trying to touch
everybody
none of y'all.
try to stay safe out there. Many blessings, peace and love, and let's pray for each other. And let's, when this is over with, let's start loving and supporting each other instead of fighting. God bless everybody. Good night.